brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Panthers and the Eagles on Sunday night.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we'll close another Sunday of football with a great matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm Kate Scott. Joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL divisional round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer, and your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous...
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Brings up third down and 2.
Barkley gets it on third down. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. First and goal, they'll try an option to the left. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards, and it'll give the Panthers a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap now to Young. Lays out left side and gets it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. Out of of the gun, Young. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Young working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They send a man in motion. On third down, it's Young. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers out to determine how severe this may be. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle, and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
And the Panthers into the nickel set. Third down coming. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's going to effort this from his own goal line. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And it's going to be Panthers football.
Here we go.
To the air on first down, Young. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. So it'll be second down. Back to throw. Here's Young. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Now on fourth down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Throwing from his own end zone. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So they give away the lead on the safety, and now they're going to have to give away the football with a free kick.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's good for a gain of 5. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. Offense to the line for second down. One of the tight ends motioning left. Finds Sanders. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now Young. Toward the sideline, and he's got the get. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Sticking to the air, it's Young. And down he goes, the Eagles got him! And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't the linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
A.J. Cole on the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He's got Devontae Smith. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And this is a nice gain. It's stopped at the 47. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 47. That's Smith on the slant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles with a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing here, Hurts. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So 2nd down coming up. Throwing from the gun. That pass complete to Goddard. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. As this play ends, we see someone in some discomfort out there. Oh, that's the tight end, Dallas Goedert, who they're coming out to look at. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Hurts throwing again. Hits his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he gets in, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles get some late points and the lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 6. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Here's Young on 1st and 10. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the set. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles bump the lead up to 13 points. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Here come the Panthers, taking over late in this first half. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. To the house, touchdown Carolina! The Panthers making a one-score game before halftime. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
You're good on the point after. And the Panthers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Eagles taking over now late in the first half. And they'll have enough time to try to get into field goal range. Just a shade over 40 seconds remaining in the half. On 1st down, Hurts. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down throwing for Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. It's caught Metcalf. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. So we're to halftime in this fight for a spot in the NFC Championship game. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
We'll get started over at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, where it was the visiting Packers who were able to come in and win this one on the road. Jaden Reed, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. The Eagles were led in the first half by their dynamic quarterback, Jalen Hurts. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Return starts at the 9. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this third quarter. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. First and 10, here's Hurts. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the pistol, Hurts escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That stop made by Derek Brown. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. Escapes a defender. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Hurts. He just throws this one away.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed left. To the air on 1st down, Young. He finds Johnson. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. With Kobe Dean in on the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Young working from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He was looking Xavier Leggette's way there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Shotgun snap now to Young. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Eagles will take possession. Hurts now from the gun. This one finds Goddard. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the 36. He'll get this one to Brown. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hurts setting up to throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to throw, Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows their lead to 12.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, there's such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Young on 1st and 10. That's complete to Leggett. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Motioning one of the tight ends. Young to throw here on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called back.
Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hurts to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Taken in by Smith. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the Panthers' 44-yard line.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Now a pause to attend to an injured player, and this is a worrying sight. It is Saquon Barkley who was hurt on the play. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing here, Hurts. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throwing for Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Eagles with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Into the hands of Likely. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
We're on here with Will Shipley. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Shipley. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Throwing now from the gun. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Well, those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult now. 2 touchdowns got to be scored, and that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers and Xavier Lee gets with the football once again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Out of the gun, Young. That's Jonathan Mingo complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now as the play ends, we see the medical staff at the ready, headed out. A man injured on the play, and that's Jonathan Mingo, who's in some distress. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 48. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Young looking to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Legette's got it. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. 3rd and just 2 to go. Young working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Deontay Johnson, the intended receiver. So it's going to be 4th and short. Trying to push this past the marker. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. To the air on 1st down, Young. He has the Carolina touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now a point after to bring it back within 1 score. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They go to Barkley again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He's on the move. He's keeping it. He breaks a tackle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Taken in by Likely. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles leading by 8. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Saquon. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's another carry for Barkley. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Setting up to pass. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They kneel it out, and that's it. They're going to be playing in the NFC Championship game.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
His kick is good at the end, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.